Hey guys, yeah, since we're back here and today, guys, we're going to see if iOS 9 is still usable in 2026, the iPhone 4S and the iPad Touch 5 here. The reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of kids still have like iPads 2s, 3s, and many 1s, which all run up to iOS 9, so that's why I'm making this video, to see if it's like good, because a lot of kids are like doing online school and such. So I downloaded a bunch of apps to test. We're also going to be testing a few websites. So iMessage, FaceTime, most of the stock apps should work just fine. Or all of them should work just fine. As you can tell, loading up Safari here. It works just fine. Well, not really fine. Apple's website kind of loads clearly. We're going to go ahead and try to load up the iPad section because the iPad Pro section seems to be really hard on the web browser for some crazy reason. These devices are kind of laggy, really laggy, but if you have like an iPhone 6S or 6, it's going to run way better. On iOS 9, it'll run way better. Now we're going to put it to the task, see if we can load one of the hardest sections of the web browser. I don't know why the iPad Pro section tends to be really hard on the web browser. It just is. It's pretty laggy. We're also going to load up google.com here. The Wi-Fi signal is weak in my bedroom, which I'm filming at, is my all new setup. I did a video like this, I believe I did a video like this yesterday, but I showed my email address, so I privated that one, and there are also a few flaws, so I'm redoing it. So as you can tell, most social media, so there are a few apps that do not work, which I'm going to show you. So the first one is Google Classroom. This is what ended up showing my email address. So I'm just going to load this off to the side, because I don't think you guys need to know I don't think you guys need to be emailing. As you can tell, it says to continue, Classroom must be updated. And if we go ahead and try this out on the iPod here, these both have the same chip, by the way. As you can tell, it says Classroom needs to be updated, so an app that has not been discontinued yet, but is about to, is Google Slides. Google Slides is about to be broken on iOS 9. I got a notification yesterday saying this version of Google Slides will not work anymore. You have to download all apps from the purchase section, by the way. So the older version does not work, as this is an older version, and it'll only let you download older versions via the purchase section. You have to already have them purchased on your Apple ID. But nevertheless, it's gonna act real. Nevertheless, it just won't function properly, but most of the Apple iWork apps will work just fine. Roku, WeatherBug, all that should work. YouTube, Twitter is social media that'll work. Instagram works fine too. I tested that. Follow me on Twitter at @SinsFanboy2, so I'll be loading up. Google Slides works right now, but it's about to get discontinued. I just wanted to clarify that. It's real laggy on these devices. This is my Twitter. Proof, iTunes Fanboy YT. Another app that works is YouTube. I think YouTube may say sometimes that sign into with your email address, so I'm going to make sure that it doesn't. I am not on TikTok. So please do not wonder if I am not on TikTok, if I am on TikTok or not, because I don't have TikTok. iOS 9 is 5 years old, in case you're wondering. Now we're going to go ahead and load up my channel. We're just going to press my lazy YouTube video. So one obvious change is the music app, since it's a low resolution on the iPod, but so as you can tell, works. Now one more app that we will be testing is a classic video game called Dual Jump. I'm just going to go ahead and run this in airplane mode, because if you run it in airplane mode and turn off Wi-Fi, it won't give you ads. Yeah, I'm usually better at dual jump than I was. This is the current version of Dual Jump, by the way. Yeah, I'm usually better at Dual Jump than I was, so if you're in airplane mode, you don't get ads. So now we're going. So some obvious some things to consider is that videos is actually not Apple TV. It's just videos. You're not going to get actual like Apple TV and Apple TV or anything like that. You're also not going to get Apple News is really old, so you're not going to get like Apple News Plus or anything like that. And Notes is older, and Reminders is in the new fancy version. So keep in mind that a lot of these apps won't have some of the and iMessage isn't even that fancy now. It's not, as most of the fancy iMessage features were introduced until iOS 10. So now some other app compatibility. I think Facebook requires iOS 9 or later, so we know it'll work. I think Prime Video works. I know Netflix works. I don't know about Hulu though, but I know Netflix and Prime Video work. Now gaming, I know Minecraft works since that requires iOS 8 or later, so we know that works. PUBG, which is another popular video game, that's kind of like Fortnite. I don't play PUBG, or PUBG, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that requires 64-bit processor, meaning that you'll need an iPhone 5S or later running. Maybe, I don't even know if there is an old version for iOS 9. But if there is, you'll need an iPhone 5S or later, iPod Touch 6 or later, and iPad Air 1/Mini 2 or later. Fortnite, of course, won't work since that requires like iOS 11 or later. And some iDevices that run Fortnite do run iOS 9, have run iOS 9. But still, there's just no old. Fortnite didn't come to the App Store until 2017. It required like iOS 11 or later. So Fortnite's not going to work, sadly. Most basic like kid apps will work. Zoom I have not tested. Well, I have Zoom on here, I have not tested. Yes, I know I am jailbroken on my Touch 5, although that's broken. So, can we use iOS 9 in 2020? I'd say, depending on what apps and websites you use. If you're just like a basic user, yes. If you're like an average user, depends. If you're a power user, I'd say depends. So follow me on Twitter, iTunes, YT, subscribe to this channel as well as another channel for Family Film Productions, and please take COVID-19 precautions, and I'll see you in the next video, and peace out.